I'm gonna make another video about this, but I have a very, and I'm getting more and more impatient with black and brown people and white allies and professors in universities constantly appropriating my ancestors' pain to push their own agenda. People for years and years and years now, for generations and generations now, have been profiting off of our ancestors' pains to line their own pockets and to push their own political ideological agenda. And I'm sick of it. He talked about Emmett Till. He's using Emmett Till's story, and he's using Emmett Till's pain, and he's using Emmett Till's mother's pain to profit for himself. He's appropriating their story to push his own agenda, to push a music video so he can make money, so he can pay his bills, so he can, make it rain at some bitch's ass or something. And that's what's been going on for a long time now. The media, the government, the schools, the society, whatever, has been constantly appropriating our ancestors' pain to push their own agenda. And I'm sick of it. If there's so much racism going on today, talk about the racism that's going on today. Because like I said in my other video, when you're constantly talking about the past, it makes it seem like there's no longer racism. Because if there's so much racism, if there's just so much white supremacy, talk about what's going on now. You keep going on to the past. And I'm not an idiot. I'm not saying that hundreds of years of slavery and generations of oppression and segregation and being treated like less than human has no residual effects on the black community today. I know there is, but you have choices. You have choices today to stop that cycle. If you are in a cycle, if you grew up in a cycle of low-income family and housing and poverty, you have a choice to stop that cycle. If you are in a cycle of fatherless homes, you have a choice to stop that cycle. If you are in a cycle of generations of women and men having babies out of wedlock, you have a choice to stop that cycle. If you're in a cycle of your family members not going to college, not graduating from high school, not getting jobs, you have a choice as an individual to stop that cycle. So I'm not saying there's no residual effects from what happened to us or happened to our ancestors in the past, but you have choices now to do better and to be better. I was never a slave. I'm never going to be a slave. I will never disrespect my ancestors by pretending that my pain is identical to their pain, that my so-called oppression and that my so-called victimness is the same as their oppression and their victimness, that my struggle is their struggle. That is extremely disrespectful, and I would never spit on in their graves to do such a thing. I am not going to pretend that my fight is the same fight that my ancestors had to go through in the civil rights movement and oppression and segregation, because it's not. That is disrespectful. Constantly using their pain, their stories, their past to push your agenda is like dancing on their graves. They fought and died so we can have better lives, so we can have better opportunities, so we can take advantage of the choices that we have. And you constantly pretending that there has been no change, that there has been no improvement, is like, again, so disrespectful and spitting on their faces. Like, what did they die for then? If nothing's changed, nothing's gotten better, that you're still shackled and still being raped by your masters. What did they die for? What did they fight for if all us black people are pretending that no, we're still just as oppressed and nothing's gotten better? I can't improve my life. I can't go to school. I can't go to college. I can't get a job. I can't start a business. I can't travel the world. I can't take care of my kids because the white man is holding a gun to my head and telling me I cannot do those things. That is not true, and stop pretending those things are true. You give them tough love so they can do better. I'm done. I'm exhausted by this story. I'm exhausted by making this video. I'm done. So if you like this video, you can like it. If you want to share it, you can share it. If you have any comments and you disagree with me or agree with me, again, I'm open to debate. I'm open to conversation, and I'm also open to being wrong. So you can comment in the comment section if you like. If you want to continue to have these discussions with me, and they all won't be this depressing, you can subscribe. And if you subscribe, you can hit the bell so you get the notifications. If you do want to upload, if you want to continue to help me grow this channel, you can donate or you cannot donate. The link is down below. Thank you, and peace.